In a world where kindness is often touted as a virtue, it may seem counterintuitive to suggest that it can hurt you. However, when examined through the lens of Stoicism, it becomes apparent that kindness, if not exercised with discernment, can indeed lead to harm. Here are 7 reasons why. 1. Overextending yourself. In the pursuit of kindness, it's all too easy to lose sight of our own limits and boundaries. We feel compelled to give, to help, to support, to extend ourselves endlessly in service of others. And while this inclination is rooted in compassion, it can lead us down a perilous path if left unchecked. Stoicism teaches us the importance of self-awareness, the understanding that we are not infinite reservoirs of energy and strength. We must recognize our own needs, both physical and emotional, and honor them as we would the needs of others. For it is only when we are whole and healthy ourselves that we can truly be of service to those around us. Consider the image of the sturdy oak tree, its branches reaching out to offer shade and shelter to all who seek it. Yet, beneath the surface, its roots run deep and strong, anchoring it firmly to the earth. In the same way, we must cultivate our own roots of self-care and self-preservation, grounding ourselves in resilience and strength. It's not selfishness to prioritize our well-being, it's wisdom. Just as a candle cannot illuminate the darkness if it burns itself out, we cannot offer genuine kindness if we deplete ourselves in the process. So, let us strive for balance, a harmonious interplay between giving and receiving, between generosity and self-preservation. Let us learn to say no when necessary, not out of callousness, but out of a deep understanding of our own limitations. In doing so, we not only protect ourselves from burnout and resentment, but also set an example for others, a beacon of self-respect and dignity in a world often overrun by demands and expectations. Let us be like the oak tree, steadfast in our commitment to kindness, yet rooted in the unshakable foundation of self-care. And in finding this balance, may we discover a profound sense of fulfillment and purpose, a testament to the enduring power of both generosity and self-preservation. 2. Enabling dependence. Kindness has a peculiar duality. It can uplift and empower, yet it can also inadvertently foster dependence. Stoicism teaches us the importance of recognizing this delicate balance. While it's natural to extend a helping hand to those in need, excessive kindness can unintentionally rob them of the opportunity to cultivate their own strength and resilience. Imagine a bird struggling to break free from its shell. If we intervene too soon, if we crack the shell prematurely in our eagerness to assist, we deny the bird the chance to develop the muscles it needs to soar. Similarly, by constantly swooping in to rescue others from their struggles, we deprive them of the chance to cultivate the inner fortitude necessary for growth. It's not about withholding kindness, but rather about fostering self-reliance. Encouraging others to confront their challenges head-on, to face adversity with courage and tenacity, is the true essence of kindness. It's about offering support without creating dependency, about inspiring others to discover the strength that lies within them. When we enable dependence, we inadvertently stifle the flames of resilience and self-sufficiency. We rob individuals of the opportunity to discover their own capabilities, their own capacity for growth. Stoicism urges us to embrace the discomfort of watching others struggle, knowing that it is through struggle that they will emerge stronger and more resilient. So let us extend our kindness with wisdom and discernment. Let us empower others to navigate their own paths, to weather the storms of life with courage and resilience. In doing so, we not only honor the principles of Stoicism but also empower those around us to embrace their full potential. 3. Expecting reciprocity. In the realm of kindness, one of the most insidious traps we can fall into is the expectation of reciprocity. We extend our hand, offer our time, and pour our heart into acts of kindness, only to find ourselves disheartened when others fail to respond in kind. Yet, in the wisdom of Stoicism, lies a profound truth. True virtue lies not in the outcome but in the intention and execution of our actions. When we attach ourselves to the expectation of reciprocity, we relinquish our control over the situation, subjecting ourselves to the whims of others. Instead, let us cultivate a mindset rooted in the Stoic principle of focusing on what is within our control. Let us perform acts of kindness not for the sake of receiving something in return, but because it aligns with our values and principles. By freeing ourselves from the burden of expectation, we liberate our hearts to experience the pure joy that comes from giving without attachment. We become agents of positive change, not dependent on external validation but guided by an unwavering commitment to kindness. So, let us release the chains of expectation and embrace the liberating power of selfless kindness. Let us lead by example, inspiring others to follow suit, not through coercion but through the magnetic force of our actions. For in the end, it is not the reciprocity of others that defines our worth, but the authenticity of our intentions and the resilience of our spirit. 4. Ignoring boundaries. Kindness without boundaries is like a ship without a rudder. It drifts aimlessly, susceptible to the whims of the waves. In our noble pursuit of kindness, we must not forget the importance of establishing and upholding healthy boundaries. Stoicism teaches us that boundaries are not walls to isolate us but rather fortifications to safeguard our well-being and integrity. When we ignore boundaries in the name of kindness, we open ourselves up to exploitation and manipulation. We become vulnerable to those who would take advantage of our generosity, draining our resources and energy without regard for our own needs. It's akin to offering an open invitation for others to trespass upon our dignity and autonomy. But fear not, for Stoicism empowers us to draw clear lines in the sand, delineating where our responsibilities end and where others begin. By setting boundaries, we signal to the world that our kindness is not limitless, but rather deliberate and principled. We assert our autonomy and self-respect, refusing to be swept away by the currents of others' demands. To establish boundaries is an act of self-love, a declaration that our well-being matters just as much as anyone else's. It is not selfishness, but rather self-preservation, an affirmation of our worthiness to live a life of dignity and purpose. Let us embrace the wisdom of Stoicism and forge boundaries with courage and conviction, knowing that in doing so, we honor both ourselves and the virtue of kindness itself. 5. Avoiding necessary confrontations. In the realm of kindness lies a subtle danger, the tendency to evade necessary confrontations under the guise of sparing feelings. Stoicism teaches us that true kindness isn't about avoiding discomfort but about facing it with courage and integrity. When we shy away from difficult conversations or confrontations to maintain a facade of harmony, we deny ourselves and others the opportunity for growth and resolution. Instead of viewing confrontations as adversarial, consider them as opportunities for clarity and understanding. By addressing conflicts head-on, we demonstrate respect for ourselves and others, acknowledging that our differences are natural and can be navigated with grace and compassion. In the Stoic tradition, Marcus Aurelius reminds us that the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Rather than retaliating or harboring resentment, confronting issues directly allows us to uphold our principles and maintain our inner peace. It's a courageous act that aligns with the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. So, the next time you find yourself tempted to avoid a necessary confrontation out of fear or discomfort, remember that true kindness requires courage. Embrace the discomfort, speak your truth with clarity and empathy, and trust that confronting the issue directly will lead to greater understanding and harmony in the long run. In the words of Epictetus, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Choose courage over comfort, and let kindness flourish through honest and respectful communication. 6. Undermining personal growth. In the pursuit of kindness, we often find ourselves extending a helping hand at every turn. However, in our eagerness to assist, we may inadvertently hinder the very growth and resilience that individuals require to flourish. Stoicism teaches us that adversity is not something to be avoided but embraced as an opportunity for growth. When we shield others from facing the consequences of their actions or continuously offer assistance, we rob them of the chance to learn and evolve through their struggles. Consider the Stoic principle of amor fati, the love of fate. Embrace the challenges and setbacks that life presents, for they are the crucible in which character is forged. By allowing others to confront their own obstacles, we empower them to cultivate strength, wisdom, and self-reliance. Imagine a seedling shielded from the elements, never exposed to the harsh winds and rains that strengthen its roots. Without adversity, it remains frail and unable to withstand the challenges of the world. Similarly, when we deprive others of the opportunity to face adversity, we stunt their growth and resilience. Let us instead practice kindness tempered with wisdom. Offer support and encouragement, but also allow space for individuals to stumble and learn from their mistakes. By fostering an environment where growth is nurtured through struggle, we empower others to realize their full potential and become architects of their destiny. Remember, true kindness is not about shielding others from hardship but equipping them with the tools to navigate life's challenges with courage and resilience. Embrace the struggles, for they are the stepping stones to personal growth and fulfillment. 7. Neglecting self-compassion. In the pursuit of kindness towards others, it's all too easy to forget the importance of extending that same compassion to ourselves. Stoicism teaches us that self-compassion isn't an indulgence, it's a necessity for maintaining our own well-being and resilience. When we neglect self-compassion, we diminish our capacity to show up fully for others. Just as a candle cannot illuminate a room if it burns itself out, we cannot effectively offer kindness if we are depleted and exhausted. Imagine a garden where you tirelessly tend to the needs of every plant except one, your own. Neglecting self-compassion is akin to ignoring the most crucial flower in the garden, the one that sustains the entire ecosystem. Without nurturing yourself, you risk withering away, unable to provide the kindness and support others rely on. Self-compassion isn't selfish, it's an act of self-preservation and empowerment. It's acknowledging your own humanity, with all its flaws and imperfections, and offering yourself the same understanding and forgiveness you extend to others. So, let us cultivate self-compassion as diligently as we cultivate kindness towards others. Let us tend to our own needs with the same care and devotion we show to those around us. In doing so, we not only strengthen ourselves but also set an example of resilience and self-love for others to follow. Remember, you cannot pour from an empty cup. Prioritize self-compassion, replenish your own well-being, and watch as your capacity for kindness grows deeper and more abundant than ever before. In conclusion, while kindness is undoubtedly a noble quality, it's essential to approach it with discernment and moderation. By practicing kindness in alignment with Stoic principles, maintaining boundaries, managing expectations, and prioritizing self-care, we can ensure that our acts of kindness contribute positively to both others' well-being and our own. Remember, true kindness is not about sacrificing yourself but about finding the balance between generosity and self-preservation. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content that empowers you to live your best life. Together, let's continue this journey of growth and enlightenment. Until next time, stay kind, stay stoic, and stay subscribed.